Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Liv Morgan couldn't hide her delight at Rhea Ripley losing her Women's World Championship on WWE Raw. Io Sky won the title in the main event of the show, confirming she will enter WrestleMania 41 as the champion. There is no love lost between Ripley and Morgan, who were locked in an intense feud for 6 months. The Judgment Day member rubbed Mamie's defeat in her face, posting multiple tweets about Sky dethroning her. She laughed at the situation, and her latest post was a striking message directed at the Eradicator. Taking to her official X/Twitter handle, Liv Morgan posted a photo of her kissing the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship to celebrate the fact that she has a title while Rhea Ripley doesn't. Morgan teamed with Raquel Rodriguez to win the titles from Bianca Belair and Naomi on Raw last week. Mummy was distraught after losing her Women's World title, cutting an emotional backstage promo following Raw. Her WrestleMania 41 status is now in doubt, with Bianca Belair set to challenge Io Sky. It remains to be seen if Ripley is added to the match, considering the EST of WWE got involved in her title defense on Monday. The WWE Universe was left stunned on Monday Night Raw when Rhea Ripley, one of the most dominant women's champions in recent history, suffered a shocking title loss. After months of ruling over the women's division with an iron grip, Mamie's reign came to an unexpected and abrupt end. However, while fans were still reeling from the fallout, it was Liv Morgan who ignited social media with a short but powerful message. "I told you." This cryptic 3-word tweet sent WWE fans into a frenzy, reigniting speculation about Morgan's long-standing rivalry and personal vendetta against the Eradicator. But what does Liv's message truly mean, and could this be the beginning of another chapter in the ever-intense saga between these two women? To fully understand the weight of Morgan's words, we have to go back to the tumultuous history between her and Ripley. Once allies and even WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, their relationship took a dark turn when Ripley betrayed Morgan in 2022. That moment was a turning point, leading Ripley to join the Judgment Day, where she ascended to new heights, while Morgan was left with heartbreak and an insatiable hunger for revenge. Since then, Liv has made it no secret that she harbors deep resentment toward Ripley. Even as Rhea climbed to the top, Liv remained a thorn in her side, constantly reminding the world that she wasn't done with her former friend-turned-rival. Her tweet on Raw was not just a reaction, it was a culmination of nearly 2 years of built-up frustration and determination. Ripley's loss was more than just another title change. It was an emotional gut punch for both her and her devoted followers. For over a year, Rhea dominated the competition, defeating some of the biggest names in WWE, including Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, and Nia Jax. But on this night, the impossible happened. Her reign was over. The details surrounding the loss remain controversial. Whether it was due to outside interference, a strategic misstep, or a rare off night for Ripley, the fact remains, she is no longer the champion. And Liv Morgan, she was watching closely, ready to strike. While "I told you" may seem like a simple taunt, the context behind it makes it a chilling statement. Could Liv be hinting at the idea that she predicted Ripley's downfall? Was she warning Rhea all along that her time at the top would eventually crumble? Or does this message suggest something bigger? Perhaps Morgan had a hand in Ripley's defeat. Some fans believe that Liv's message wasn't just about celebrating Rhea's misfortune, but about setting the stage for her own return to the title picture. Morgan has been quietly rebuilding herself, staying in the background while Ripley enjoyed her time in the spotlight. But now she's ready to strike. With Ripley now vulnerable, there is no better time for Liv Morgan to make her move. The rivalry between the two has always felt unfinished, and Morgan could see this as her perfect opportunity to finally get the ultimate revenge. If WWE decides to revisit this feud, here's how it could unfold. 1. Liv Morgan confronts Rhea Ripley. With no championship around her waist, Ripley is now in unfamiliar territory. She has always carried herself with confidence, but will that same energy remain now that she has lost her biggest prize? A confrontation between Liv and Rhea, especially one where Morgan reminds Ripley that she is no longer untouchable, could be an explosive moment on SmackDown or Raw. 2. Liv claims she had a hand in Rhea's downfall. What if Liv Morgan reveals that she had a role in Ripley's loss? Whether it was through mind games, backstage politics, or indirect interference, this revelation could make things even more personal. The idea that Liv had been planning Rhea's downfall all along would turn this into one of WWE's most deeply personal rivalries. 3. A high-stakes rematch. The ultimate payoff would be a one-on-one match between the two, possibly at a major event like SummerSlam or WrestleMania. With their history, this wouldn't just be about a championship. It would be about pride, vengeance, and unfinished business. A match where Liv Morgan finally gets to prove that she can stand toe-to-toe with Rhea Ripley would be must-watch television. Liv Morgan's three-word message sent shockwaves through the wrestling community. Fans flooded social media with reactions, debating whether this was just Morgan enjoying Ripley's downfall or if it meant something more. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley needs to happen now. The story is already there, and it's perfect. I told you. Oh, Liv is cooking something up. She's not done with Rhea. Ripley's loss was shocking enough, but Liv rubbing salt in the wound? This is personal. The wrestling world is buzzing, and all eyes are now on what happens next. For Ripley, the loss of the championship will be a defining moment in her career. Will she bounce back stronger than ever, or will this defeat haunt her, making her more vulnerable than we've ever seen her before? Either way, one thing is clear: Liv Morgan is waiting in the shadows, ready to strike at the perfect moment. The rivalry between these two women is one of WWE's most emotionally charged, and with this latest twist, it seems we may not have seen the last of Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Morgan's three-word message wasn't just a taunt, it was a warning, a promise, and for Rhea Ripley, it might just be the beginning of her next nightmare. With Rhea Ripley no longer at the top, Liv Morgan's words carry even more weight. Was she simply gloating, or is she preparing for something bigger? One thing is for sure, the WWE Universe is watching, waiting, and hoping that this is only the beginning of the next chapter in their unforgettable story. Now, the only question is, will Rhea Ripley respond? Liv Morgan couldn't hide her delight at Rhea Ripley losing her Women's World Championship on WWE Raw. Io Sky won the title in the main event of the show, confirming she will enter WrestleMania 41 as the champion. There is no love lost between Ripley and Morgan, who were locked in an intense feud for 6 months. The Judgment Day member rubbed Mamie's defeat in her face, posting multiple tweets about Sky dethroning her. She laughed at the situation, and her latest post was a striking message directed at the Eradicator. Taking to her official X/Twitter handle, Liv Morgan posted a photo of her kissing the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship to celebrate the fact that she has a title while Rhea Ripley doesn't. Morgan teamed with Raquel Rodriguez to win the titles from Bianca Belair and Naomi on Raw last week. Mummy was distraught after losing her Women's World title, cutting an emotional backstage promo following Raw. Her WrestleMania 41 status is now in doubt, with Bianca Belair set to challenge Io Sky. It remains to be seen if Ripley is added to the match, considering the EST of WWE got involved in her title defense on Monday.